Spring has sprung, or so the perennial pigskin practices would lead us to think. Vin and the calendar apparently says spring isn't until next week. But who are you going to believe, Vin and the calendar or Coach Pete? Okay, that's not really fair. Both are right, sorta. Day one of spring drills was crisp and looked similar to last year or the year before that, the year before that, except for one thing. Number 11 wasn't in attendance. Boise State has said no interviews during spring drills for any of the 4 signal callers trying to replace Kellen Moore, and we aren't allowed to report the specifics of each practice. So in general terms, freshman Nick Patty, wearing number 8, looked good in drills, and generally so did the other QBs. Joe Southwick, Grant Hendrick got the most reps in team drills, but expect that to change as spring goes on. QB isn't the only spot we see new faces. Defensive coordinator Pete Kwiatkowski will take things slow with his new guys.
From a coaching standpoint, we're not throwing as much at them right from the beginning. It's a lot more of our base calls, and again, getting these guys just dialed into our terminology, getting their alignments, and getting them knowing what they need to do so they can get lined up and play fast.
Today marked the on-field debut of 3 new assistant coaches. John Smith is the new QB coach, taking over for Brent Pease. Andy Bajalos, well, is the linebacker coach, and Jimmy Lake takes over for the 8-year defensive back coach, Marcel Yates. Also today, KBOI2 learned that Boise State football director of player personnel, Julius Brown, has accepted a job coaching defensive backs at Troy University and will leave this week. Brown is a 2006 Boise State grad who dealt mostly with recruiting in his 5 years on staff.